What's up, reefers? Welcome to Alex Corals. This is Alex Wilson, your host, and this is my video log where you can learn from my mistakes. So come check it out. Yeah, guys. So here, I've heard this is tribute to the that Jake Adams has passed away this past weekend, I've heard, and they was apparently on a way on a trip to Bali. So definitely just condolences as to his wife and family, and to the whole Reef Builders operation over there, and to everyone who's known him, and to every reefer out there. He definitely was the master of reefing. That's right, I said it. He was the definite master of reefing out there, I believe. And he was, and the reason is that he just was someone who was able to so clearly, communicate, for a lot of us reefers out there, a lot of, the issues the therapy sessions that he would do where he was venting, a lot about his, not just venting his frustrations, with different issues in reefing, but, communicating just a lot of common sense of reefing knowledge, passed from one reefer to the next. It will not be forgotten, and we will certainly be missed. And we'll just have to keep moving on, keep reefing, guys. But definitely, I definitely first came across his stuff, I believe, just on the YouTube videos, and just had the best content and the best history, and just had the clearest way of explaining things, is just from one reefer, just an authentic, true reefer who was a thought leader. And it's very rare to have such a good thought leader out there, like that a lot of us, reefers, it was really just most of the time, just, 99% of the time, 100% I agree with him, just about right on whatever it is that he said. But it was a discussion, it's a discussion, of knowledge, of exploration and learning. It's a learning process. Life just this day by day learning process as we go. So definitely though, and then I came across this material as well in Reef Builders. Definitely his online articles. I thought I was pretty good doing just one article, on the Aiken Velvet, but he was putting out one article a day at least. Some days maybe even two articles a day. I just unbelievable. Just can't believe how someone could actually they did such a good job doing that. So definitely, but however, he would really, when I really came across as something just absolutely special, I believe, was his talent that just would come across on camera, right, where he would just magically, I think it's just his personality and charisma that was able, and like a reefer's common sense, in a way, and he was able to certainly capture me and a lot of other folks, where he's just a natural way of handling the camera, and just handling the camera in such a authentic and yet such a convenient, and just a way of just absolutely amazing. The way he's just it makes it look so easy. Makes it look so easy, and just so simple. What he's doing, but it's not. So it's definitely something that was coming directly from him. And I'll be watching some of the content. And it's like watching, reefing, reefing without anyone talking. It's not the same. It's not the same. It's just like, oh yeah, that's some really amazing shots. The super amazing shots of this and that corals. This and that fish and that reef and aquarium. It's like listening to music. And then having someone talk about the reefing. And a reefer, it's completely different. And Jake Adams was by far the master and the best at doing that, where he would just start chatting quickly away what he thought and the reasons, behind, this and that fish and coral, and the was it the protein skimmers, the lighting or whatever. He would definitely have some strong opinions, but gives his 2 cents, as well as that other people as well have, their very valued opinion as well. So certainly what we miss, guys, and this is a tribute to Jake Adams. So we can quickly kind of go on right here and see. It won't be nearly as good as Jake Adams would do it, but here I'm giving a shot. We could all strive to get, do some of the shots and the reefing as good as he did it. It's absolutely amazing. And one of the things I noticed that was absolutely amazing about him was that he would, a lot of people can do shots of the reef aquariums, from afar like this, but not everyone can just get shots that are far away, but also the close macro shots just with his camera. I don't know if he was using just his cell phone or whether he had a more professional camera as well, but let me tell you guys the way he would just zoom in on on this and that coral, and you could really get a good shot of it, and he really tell you, what he thought about that particular coral or that particular aquarium or that particular aquascape or that particular fish. Absolutely amazing. And so definitely could try to, everyone can certainly, big shoes to fill for everyone out there to try to get close. Not even talking about his reef studio that he has over there, just absolutely amazing. The amount of aquarium square footage he has over there, the amount of equipment that he had, the corals, the collection of corals and fish and everything else. Don't even get me started. Check it out, by the way, Reef Builders, if you don't know already and know Jake Adams and his Reef Builders blog, reefbuilders.com. Check it out, certainly so, folks. So I guess we'll start out real quick with a shot of this is my coral scrubber down here, right? I moved some of the rocks around down here. I long sold that yellow tang that was down here. I sold him, so he's gone. And I have right here my protein skimmer. Now I have right here this power head, one of these innovative marine wave power heads that I stuck right there to get a little bit more flow down in here. So what we got here is my crushed coral and my rocks. But let's check out the Duncan in name of Jake Adams. That's right, that was one of his favorite all-time corals, was the Duncan coral. He was saying that he got it, one of his very first corals that he ever got. And yeah, certainly so. That's why I hadn't had it before and hadn't even heard of it before until I saw a little bit of his information on it. And he was saying, that he, one of the first corals that he had, and how fast it grows and just how quickly it propagates, and it's a branching coral. So there it is, guys. Duncan coral. If you don't have one yet, I highly recommend that you do. It's totally awesome. So there we go. I got these turbinarias down there. He also would like these turbinarias cup corals, and he had a huge collection. Green. He has a whole aquarium just on a whole bunch of these cup corals, right? Turbinarias. And so let's check out the main display over here. Elegance corals, man. He had this huge elegance that he put in just just in that one little aquarium, just with the elegance, and the other coral, I think it was like a bubble coral, and it was hooked up to his other system there, so, but definitely completely wild. And what else do we got? Let's see. Oh yeah, we got here the Christmas tree worms. So yeah, he had this whole Christmas tree worms. I really loved his Christmas tree worm rock collection. He had like just a huge aquarium completely dedicated to it, right? Also connected to the main system there. He had like I don't know how many of these huge pieces, just an absolutely wild. He had like 6 or 7 huge rocks of the Christmas tree worms, and he was over there trying to feed them specifically extra of the filter feeding foods for him, trying to see if he can get them to grow. But apparently, they're really slow growing, and as far as I can tell, they don't really benefit from extra feeding like that. But I'm no expert, so I don't know. Definitely need some more research there. That was one of the things that Jake Adams was definitely trying to do as well. So definitely cool about that one. And what do we got over here? Let's see. Got the Heliofungia as well. This is one that I got, and I heard Jake Adams talking about it as well, about how they just absolutely amazing corals, how big they get, and you could often get them on sale at the different retailers or wholesalers. And it's kind of later in the day right now, so I have this one. You can see how it's closed up right here, and I have this one cemented onto a nice tile right there. So definitely also recommendation from Jake Adams. And one thing is, I don't know, but I kind of imagined that he watched my channel. However, maybe he did not. It's possible that he did not see any of my videos, and it's not one of my subscribers. But he certainly was interesting because he said that he certainly tries to watch as many of the reefing YouTube channels out there as possible, to try to absorb as much information as possible. And he said, that he would likes to used to like to just listen to everybody, just to hear what people are saying, what people are thinking, even at all levels of reefing, not just the thought leaders, but everyone out there who's trying to make a small contribution in a small aquarium. And it's always interesting to see what they have done and what they are doing, each reefer out there. And he was saying that a lot of times you just listen to everything, just kind of, whether it's kind of just audio only, whatever, as he's working away or traveling away. So that's definitely one way to do it. And so so here's a shot of one of his favorite corals as well. Also one I believe that I certainly got excited about from hearing it about him, and this is the purple stylophora, except as he would clearly point out that his favorite was the milk stylophora, which is slightly has a little bit thicker branches, kind of a little bit thicker branches to them, whereas the purple stylophora a little bit thinner branches and a little bit more of a tree kind of type structure to them. So yeah, there's that one. And as well, let's see here, the stylophoras as well. I got this one right here, the rainbow. I remember he was talking about he got a whole bunch of real nice ones from Jason Fox, as well as some other places. He had some of the Project X, all huge collection of stylophoras. It looked really good in one of his center displays there, I believe, is one of like the peninsulas. Absolutely spectacular. Most of them are really well, absolutely amazing. How quickly they've grown into full-size colonies. Meanwhile, mine, I think, died off when I was trying to keep him. I think he got some about the same time. But definitely really awesome about that. And also got this pink and orange interstellar mushrooms right here. And these are the ones that Jake Adams just recently got on his trip to Australia that he was talking about, that he got some, he felt like he was lucky to get some full-sized, some full, some wild full-size rocks, with a whole bunch of mushrooms on them, instead of having to buy them like the pulp like this. So I was really excited. They got some pink ones, they got some orange ones, and I just happened to get this one right here too as well. And I got this one from Corals Anonymous. Yep, so he's definitely also a mushroom fan, and he had a whole bunch of, he has a shroom room. That's right, I got my mushroom corner. And definitely had a shroom room that was pretty awesome. And so yeah, if you're lucky enough to go over there and be able to check out that studio, definitely highly recommend it. I believe it's in Denver, Colorado. All right, guys, so that's it. I said it. He's the master of reefing, Jake Adams. He passed away, but he will certainly continue to be master for all of us reefers out there, and someone to really to really try to aspire to, not just his reefing, but just to his ability to be a thought leader, ability to just communicate, and to clearly just shoot some aquariums, and just a passion, that really high passion for corals, in particular, but also for reefing and for fish, and but he was also a freshwater aquarist as well. So also for the freshwater passion for, I believe he had angels as well as some discus. He also had some freshwater planted, as well as mollies, and that's one of the things too, that you can have mollies, and you can there are breakish water fish, so you can switch them over and have them in there, so that they're in, switch them over to salt water, and that they're good because they can show, especially the black mollies, boom, because you put them in there and you can really see the ick and velvet on them. So yeah, there was some, and then they eat the algae, some of the other like almost like dinos, and the browns, and some of the strange slimes that are in there, and they'll definitely eat those up. So yeah, definitely the mollies is one of the things that Jake Adams was talking about on there that I learned. All right, guys, so I guess that's it. But happy reefing, and Jake Adams will definitely live on. So keep reefing. Thanks. Bye.